Hello students, today we are going to learn measures of central tendency. As the name indicates, it's about the central value. It's a single value which can be considered as representative of a set of observations. For example, ನಿಮಗೊಂದು 100 ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಈ 100 ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ದಿಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ out of which I am going to choose one single flower. So it's the single value which represents all observations. So this flower represents all remaining flowers. So which shows all the features of other flowers. So ಇದು ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ measures of central tendency wherein which we are going to consider one single value which can represent the entire population. So in measures of central tendency, we have a tool called average. Again, average is a single value within a range of data. So what they have given the data. So out of the data range, we are going to find out the average value. In order to become a good average, we have various essential features. So once it fulfills all the features, then we can consider it as a good average. So average, it should be rigidly defined. So here rigidly defined means which should prove good in all the situation. ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that should be right one. It should be based on all observations. So here, which we cannot exclude any given observations. So which should be based on all observations. It should be readily understandable. So which should self-explanatory. So if we see the things, it should be understandable. It should be capable of ease calculation. ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆವ್ರೇಜನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 4 ಪೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಆರ್ ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್? ನೋ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕೇಪಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್. It should be little affected by fluctuations. For example, so after finding the average, so there is some fluctuations in the data in population. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ 100 ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ನ ನಾನು ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. There is some fluctuations in the population, but still ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಥವಾ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಿದೆ ಆ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ರಿಮೈನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Should be a little affected by the fluctuation. We should not be affected much by the fluctuations in the given data. It should be readily amendable. So amendable here means so it is capable of change. So it should be easy to change the data set. So these are all the essentials for a good average. So now to consider a good average, it should fulfill all these essentials. So here we have various types of average: arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. So here again we are going to apply these essentials for these type of average individually, so that we can find out which is the best one. So we can start with the first one, arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean, so here we are going to do this arithmetic mean calculations for various situations. First I'll start with individual series and direct method. So let us see a problem. I have given some values here. So they have collected 10 values samples here: 125, 128, 132, 35, 140, 148, 155, 157, 159 and 167. Now collected some data, so for which we have to calculate average. So average calculation formula is, so here we are going to write like this x bar. So x bar indicate arithmetic mean. X bar equals to summation x divided by n. So wherein which x bar indicate arithmetic mean, summation x indicate sum of the values, and n indicate number of items. So I write like this calculation of arithmetic mean. So we have to provide a table like this. So serial number where we can put 1 to 10 or ABCD or any serial numbers. So I have put serial number A to G, and values they have given here 125, 128. So these values are considered as x. So I have rewrite in this format. So after that I'll take the total, that is the summation of x. So value considered as x. So summation of x indicates the total of these values. So total of these values comes to 1440. So n represents number of items. So here A to J number of item is 10. 1, 2, 3 like this. Total there are 10 items. So after ascertaining these values, so simply I'll put the values to formula. So you know that the formula is x bar equals to summation x divided by n. So here summation x is 1440 divided by total number of observations 10. So here average value arithmetic mean is 144. So it's the simplest problem that I have tried for arithmetic mean. I'll repeat the steps now. They have given the values that we have considered as x. So serial number I have put and values or x values I have considered here. I have taken the total of x value, that is 1440. Our formula is x bar equals to summation x divided by n. So 1440 is our summation x and n value is 10. Number of observations. So 1440 divided by 10 is 144. So our arithmetic mean for the given observation is 144. So this is individual series direct method. So they are given individual numbers, there is nothing else. So these kind of series are called as individual series. For this individual series we have find out arithmetic mean under direct methods. We have one more method, individual series, of course the same series, but shortcut method. So in case of shortcut method, we have a different formula. So shortcut method, arithmetic mean x bar equals to a plus summation dx divided by n. So here x bar same thing, arithmetic mean, but here A means assumed average. So we are going to start the solution with this assumed average. That I'll tell in the problem what it indicates. So summation dx means sum of deviations. So this deviation is from assumed mean. Again, I'll tell how to calculate sum of deviation x in problem. And n of course represents number of items or observations. So here under shortcut method our formula is x bar equals to a plus summation dx by n. So I'll apply this formula to the same series values x they have given individual series. So here I have taken the serial number A to J, values x of course I have copied from the problem. My problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು values ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ copy ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ and then dx values. So here dx represents deviation of x. So how to calculate this dx? The formula is x minus a. So in the given set of values, we are going to consider any number as assumed mean. So usually we are going to consider the middle number as assumed mean. So here in this series from 125 to 161, I have considered 148 as my assumed mean. So for that reason, so in the first observation A, so here The formula is x minus a. The x value is 125 minus assumed mean is 148. So 125 minus 148 is 23 minus 23. And the next one 128 minus 148. So it is minus 20. 132 minus 148, it is minus 16. 135 minus 148 minus 13. 140 minus 148 minus 8. 148 minus 148 is 0. Here 155 minus 148, 7. So like that, we are going to calculate deviation of x. So once we finished the calculation of deviation of x, we are going to consider the total here. So while taking the total, we should consider even the plus and minus sign. So yeah, I'll start from last one. 13 plus 11 plus 9 plus 7 plus 0 minus 8 minus 13 minus 16 minus 20 and minus 20. So the value is minus 40. So summation of deviation of x is minus 40. After this, I'll put the values to formula. X bar equals to a plus summation dx by n. So here a value here assumed mean. So here it is 148. I have considered assumed value 140. So here assumed value is 148 plus summation dx, here it is minus 40. I'll consider it plus summation dx minus 40 and n value. So n value represents number of observations. Here a to j, there are 10 observations that I have considered. So I'll simplify this. X bar equals to 148 as it is. So here 40 and 10. So I'll cancel this one. 10 ones are 10, 10 fours are 40. So plus into minus, it's minus. 10 ones are 10 fours are, so it is 4. So x bar equals to 148 minus 4 is 144. So you can cross verify. The answer is the same both in direct method it is 144 and shortcut method also it is 144. The answer is the same. So this is all about the individual series arithmetic mean calculation. So we have solved the problem under two methods, direct method and indirect method. Under direct method, the formula is x bar equals to summation x divided by n. But in case of assumed mean or shortcut method, our formula is a plus summation dx divided by n. So here you should note down all the formulas. So separately ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಪೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು because you have to remember many formulas. Hope you understood. I'll give two assignments. The first one, you have to solve this one. The earnings of Mr. Yan for the past week are. I have given days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So find the average earning per day. So you have to find out per day arithmetic mean average arithmetic mean income of Mr. Yan. So both in shortcut and direct method. And the second assignment, collect the income and expenditure of your family from the last January and find the average income and expenditure of your family. I hope you have already collected the income and expenditure of your family from the last January. So your task is now to find out average income and average expenditure per month. ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು average income ಮತ್ತು expenditure ಅನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So again, both in shortcut method and direct method. Hope you enjoy the video. Happy learning. Thank you.